The portal is golden. You know what that means. We're pulling some shards. Let's go.
Shoot him, Kevin.
Hello, everybody. I'm Roadblock, and this is a Raid Shadow Legends video. Time to pull some shards. Now, we are doing this as part of the fusion, which is honestly some of my favorite time to pull shards. I do like pulling during 2x events. That's probably the best time to pull, but I love pulling shards during summon rushes because you're kind of double dipping, right? You know that you're pulling them as a means to an end to get a legendary, and then you might get a legendary along the way. Now, I am the most excited to pull shards on this account right here. This is the free-to-play. We're going to be back making coverage on this old OG free-to-play. This is not the free-to-play challenge. In case you missed that, I did bow out of the challenge, unfortunately. Stuff happens. If you want to know why, you can check out that video. But on the main free-to-play account that many of you have been watching for a really long time that has insane luck on it, we are going to pull some sacreds, and let's hope my luck holds true. But this is the most exciting time for me to pull on this particular account because we have progressive chances for supports. I need a support very, very badly. Now, I've given this a lot of thought as to who I want to pull for this particular challenge, right? Glacid is really good. Pythion's, like, all four of these are really good supports, right? In Elva's case, she brings increased speed and a speed aura. In Duchess's case, she brings a speed aura and reduces incoming damage, which I really like. And Duchess has the full AoE revive, where Elva only has a single target. But Elva's going to be my choice to pursue. As somebody who does not have this role on his account, Elva does it all, right? Where Duchess doesn't do the cleanse part. She puts block buffs up, she does increase attack and all the other things that she does, but she doesn't do everything, right? I want the cleanse sometimes. I'd like the revive sometimes. I want the block buffs, right? Healing that Elva provides, you know, Duchess doesn't really give that much healing, so you kind of need to account for that in your teams, right? Now, like, Duchess is who I use in Chimera, and that's really where I need a support, and she would be great in Hydra too. But Elva kind of checks off all of the boxes with the increased speed, the cleanse, and the block buffs. So Elva's going to be my choice here. We're going to go Uugo as the epic because Uugo's just that good. I would love to have multiple copies of her on this account. Stop right there. Click the link in the description right now to get a free legendary Elenaril and 3 free amazing epics as you level up. Here are the exact steps that you need to follow. Step 1, log out of Plarium Play on PC and uninstall. Step 2, click the link in the description and register with a brand new email. Step 3, launch raid and complete the tutorial. Step 4, go to your inbox and claim your first champ. Here we go. You'll find Elenaril here, as well as Uugo at level 10, Tagoar at level 20, and Rector Drath at 30. Don't forget to use the promo code Supreme6 to get yourself the awesome Supreme Galek. And if you play for 7 days, you'll get a 3rd legendary Alice. This is an amazing account start in Raid. So click on my link right now and follow the steps. If we can pull an Elva on this account, it changes everything. Before I get started pulling, though, I do have to call out that this sucks. So normally, and you've heard me talk about it on this channel in the coming days, I said that I want to have at least 6 sacred shards, and they upped it now to 7. You need 7 just to be able to get this guy. I don't like that. I try to understand the decision. I try to say, oh, well, maybe it's because it's really good. But here's the problem. Plarium has a history of upping the cost of things, and we all kind of like try to explain it to ourselves and be like, okay, well, it's just gonna be for this guy because they're really good. Or like, oh, well, this is a void legendary, so they're gonna up the requirement, but it won't be like that next fusion. And it always stays the same. That, you know, they did this with Dungeon Divers. They upped the requirements on Dungeon Divers and they never went back down. And now they're upping the requirement on summon rushes. I'm not a fan of it. Perhaps their thought process is like, well, players are getting shards at a higher rate because, you know, a lot of areas of the game are solved, right? So people are getting their Doom Tower sacreds every rotation. They're getting their sacreds from clan boss regularly because they're doing it every day and so on and so forth. But it doesn't justify it. And I do not agree with this decision. I really try and, you know, look at it from all points of view just to try to be impartial, you know, and not just immediately dunking on Plarium, but I am not a fan of this. And even this is far too high for the epic. I really was hoping, I was like, I have 9 sacreds. I should be able to get the epic and save myself 4 events in the tournament. A little over 12 sacreds. I'm not spending that. We're just going to pull 7 and we're going to hard stop, right? Because there is no reason to go for the epic here. Even the rewards along the way, as nice as those are, you know, a legendary book is really good. 2 5-star chickens was really good. Even a barrel. The thing about barrels is they always sit on my account because I pull a champion I want, I level it to 6 stars, and then I throw it in Minotaur, which we just talked about on a video, and I never end up using the XP barrels. This is the first fusion I have done since one of the Hex dudes, I think. I feel, I could be wrong about this, guys, so don't quote me on it, but I feel like this is the first fusion I've done other than Score It. Now, I would have done the Lady Noelle fusion, but I was moving and it was the holidays, and so it wasn't a good time for me. But so I really hope Plarium can kind of see the other side of things and reel this back, because this is too harsh. And the only reason that I'm going for it is because I do think Fabian is going to be potentially meta changing, and I am making a big push on this account to try and get better at arena, including live arena. So if Fabian is going to be a big part of that decision, I need to make sure that I get him. So let's go ahead and pull some shards. What do you say, guys? So we're going to start on the free to play, then we go over to the main account. I don't have enough sacreds on that account, so we're going to pull some void shards, so stick around for that as well. But here we go. Come on, support. This is number 1. All right, we got an epic. Not really looking for Maeve here, obviously. No real epics, I think, that are going to be worthwhile on here. So I'm probably just going to cruise through them. Not that I think that they're bad epics or anything. It's just, you know, we're looking for gold. Ooh, the little pause there. Those pauses always get me. So that's 3. Here comes number 4. All right. Ooh, a Farrakhan. I don't think I had him on this account before now. I like that. I'm actually pretty excited about that pull. I think that Farrakhan is a top tier epic, and honestly, like, you know how people like to call Uugo a legendary in disguise? I don't know. I could almost make the argument for Farrakhan, right? People, I didn't even realize he had, I'm gonna be completely honest with you, I think of him as an ally protector. I did not even realize he had this. Deflects 20% of all incoming damage he receives on all allies. The damage will be spread equally across all allies. It's actually really good, guys. Still, I like that. But yeah, he's mostly known as an ally protector, increased crit rate, increased crit damage, and then all allies except him attack, which is, I guess you could make that, but like there are ally attackers in the game that are legendaries that are not nearly this good. So, but what I love about him is that he brings both burn and poison and a decreased defense. So he actually checks off a lot of those boxes on clan boss. And I think he's really underrated for a clan boss champion. I think if you can fit him in, I used to use him in an unkillable team. He was my, you know, I had a unkillable where all 4 members of the team were like you had to do these 4 to make the team work, and you could use whatever DPS that you wanted. Farrakhan was my DPS in that choice, and I loved it. It worked amazingly, and I'll never look back. So, all right, here we go. Come on, gold. Nope. Not even getting Ugos either. That's painful. Okay, 9. So we should have 2 left, and that'll be 7. Hey, let's go. That's a good pull. That's going to be another Hydra team right there, ready to go. Oh man, this is our last sacred for the summon rush. Here we go. Come on, gold. Let's see gold, please. Let's go. Wow. Okay. I mean, it happens, right? You know, it is what it is. Let me just verify for you guys that we did enough points. I probably won't collect all the resources just yet because I want to save the energy for after I'm done recording the video. But yeah, real quick recap just for you guys. Here we are. We should have 5 right now. Yep, there we go. There's 5, right? Because we did the 4 ones already, and then we did the Summon Rush. So now we still have Ice Golem, Dungeon Divers, which is going to be a big pain in the butt, and Arena. So those are the 3 that we have left for this little like slot of 4. So, all right, guys, we are over here on the main account. We are going to go ahead and pull. Now, I'm going for Glacid over here, and I do actually need copies of Uugo because I'm a dum-dum. Here, we will pull the 4 Sacreds, and then I'm pulling 13 Void Shards. I don't want to pull any more than that. I do have a bunch of Void Shards, but the Void Shards I've been saving, and I will continue to save for a guaranteed Void event. So, here we go. All right, maybe we have better luck over here. That would be pretty cool. Starting with an epic, and this account definitely doesn't need epics, although an Uugo would be nice. So if I can get an Uugo, that'd be pretty good. Would be so nice to get some gold here. Really, really not looking good for me. Ah, man. Hey, there's the Uugo, though. That's good. It really bites not hitting over on that account. I'm going to go for Senna here. Love Sulfurion as well, but I think Senna is really good in Chimera, which is an area that I want to progress a lot right now. So we'll go for Senna. We're going to pull 12. Let's do a 10 pull, and then I'll pull 2 individuals. Here we go. I don't think I'm anywhere near Mercy or anything here, so I'm not really expecting gold. Would be nice, though. Okay, epic. See something gold? Nope, I tried. I tried to force it. All right, we'll pull 2 more. Another Reliquary Tender. Great pull. Would have loved her on the challenge account when I was doing it. All right, and another rare and a Painkeeper. Okay, pretty decent rares at least. But yeah, that's gonna be everything. And I wanted to talk real quickly, like, why didn't I pull any Ancient Shards? And that's because the Champion Chase coming up is going to be Ancient Shards. So I want to have every Ancient Shard that I can to pull during that so that I don't have to pull any other shards that I would prefer to save, right? I want to save my Void Shards, obviously save Primals, right? And save Sacreds for events like this. So you don't really want to pull those during a Champion Chase unless it's a 2x. So if I can get away with 56 or you know, if I can get away with the number of Ancients that I have, that's better for me than if I was to have to dig into my reserves. So I'd rather not pull Ancients now and pull them later for the Champion Chase. So that's why I pulled the Voids, even though I've been saving Voids for a long time and I'm going to continue to do so. In this particular circumstance, it just made more sense to pull the Voids and not have to dip into my Ancients right before a 2x. And I'm certainly not going to pull the Primal. And to be quite honest with you, I am not interested in putting money into the game for this. I'm kind of upset at this decision, and I am 1 short apparently, so we can make that up. In fact, actually, sorry, I pulled 12. I meant to pull 13. We'll pull 1 more Void. And while we wait for this, I will explain that I'm not going to put money into it to buy Sacreds for this because I'm kind of upset at their decision, right? I was okay to try and find a way to maybe buy 2 Sacreds or something if they had like a good deal in the shop. Maybe I buy like this. I mean, this is probably not the best pack, but it's something that I probably could have convinced myself to do, right? Because that's like what, $20 a shard. That's not a great deal. There are definitely better deals for Sacreds out there. So I'm not gonna spend money to achieve that. Like they're trying to get me, you know. I'm not going to do that. So that's why I went ahead and pulled those Voids. It sucks, but you know, I do want the fusion. So that's my bargain. All right, guys. Well, hey, thank you all for watching. Sorry I didn't hit. Kind of a disaster, but on the plus side, we are going to get Fabian hopefully at the end of this fusion. So thanks for watching, guys. I look forward to seeing you all in the next video. If you are new here, shard pull videos in particular do very well and get a lot of traffic because you guys love watching people pull shards. If you'd be so kind as to consider subscribing, we are getting very close to 500. I think we're at 4,433. So I am making a push for 5,000 and would love it if you guys could help me achieve that goal and help a small content creator get 1 step closer to his dream of doing this full time and as a career. So I would love that. All you got to do is click that subscribe button right there to help me out. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in the next video. Take care.